Hello and welcome to 1715 North Capitol Street here in Washington, D.C. We're in unit number 7. This is a penthouse unit on the back of the building. So that comes with a lot of really great things to talk about. So one, we're on North Capitol. A lot of people think of the noise. It's a major thoroughfare through D.C., but this unit, as I mentioned, is on the back. So it's facing east. The front of this building faces west. And so you really, I'll stop talking here for a second. You really don't have a lot of noise. The only noise you can hear is the air conditioning that's running, even though it's actually a beautiful day here in DC. So, like I said, this unit faces east, which gives it great views. We're up here at the top of the unit. It's several stories up, which really puts you right in the tree line on this main living level. And then upstairs, you actually see we're above the trees, which provides some really spectacular views. We've got July 4th just coming up. I know you get fireworks all around this building because you're going to see the Capitol fireworks, and then you're obviously going to see fireworks in Roslyn, maybe some neighborhood fireworks. You've got some really good views to look around and really take it in. You don't have to fight the traffic going down to the mall. So, like I said, it's a penthouse unit, noise being something that we talk about a lot when we talk about a condominium. Given that it's a penthouse unit, we don't have any neighbors above us, which is lovely. And this building also is definitely a little higher than the adjacent buildings, so you don't really even have neighbors to your left and your right. So that provides with just the neighbor here on the other side of the wall, which, gosh, since the time I've been here, I haven't really heard anything. But you really have this really nice private space here, which is really awesome. So we have just under 1,200 square feet of space here. We have a great gourmet kitchen here as you walk in. You got plenty of prep space here on this nice island. We've got stainless steel appliances with a 5-burner stove. It's really got that nice modern European look to it. One of the things I really like is you have these cabinets with the gas-assisted struts. It's a really clean look. And then you also have this hood here, which, as you can see, isn't really adequate for venting a stove. But wait, it slides out. So when it's in use, you get the lights, you get the fan to come on, vents everything out, which is what you want, but when you're not using it, stows away so it doesn't disturb the look of these really nice cabinetry. And then just off the kitchen, you do have full-size washer and dryer units, as well as a little bit of access to the mechanical systems. These units are really nice. I have no problem accessing them. Sometimes we see units where you have washers and dryers, but they're a little bit tricky to use or get to. Not the case here. As you probably have noticed as you look around, this unit has a lot of ambiance to it. So this owner installed color-changing LED lighting throughout the entire unit. So as you're coming up the main stairs, as you can see on this beautiful glass decorative inlays for the stairwells, providing the railings, it's really sort of a European club feel in here. I'll throw up some pictures of the night shots. It really lit up. It's really a spectacular place to see day and night. As we come into the living room, I want to talk a little bit about some of the other features this owner has added to the unit. So this unit did come with ceiling speakers, so you can use those, no problem. You also have a video intercom system for building access. So if you have guests coming over, you can buzz them in. You can view what's going on out at the building, both front and back. So that's really nice if you've got guests, you don't have to go downstairs and let them in. Then he also added a smart lock for the entryway. So again, you forget your keys or you don't want to bring your keys. You just type in a combo, or I think you can open it on your phone. No problem, the lock does open. You've got friends staying, you're out of town. Really provides you with an ease of access. And then he also installed this brilliant home automation system, which controls all of your lighting. So here, I'll do a little demonstration here. You can see the lighting goes up and down. You can obviously do this on your phone. It integrates with the HVAC, so you can control all of that here on the touchscreen. Sonos, if you have Sonos installed, it integrates with that. It's by a company called Brilliant. So if you look online at Brilliant, they have hundreds of other systems that it plays nice with, Ecobee, Amazon, all those sort of companies, and it can tie into that and give you full control. So it's a really nice home automation solution. And the last thing that he added, which should not be dismissed, because if you've installed these, you know the price point that they require, but we have automated blinds. So the shades on here and upstairs do go up and down electronically, which is really nice for waking up in the morning, not having to take up the shades. You want to control the light in your space, watching TV, you don't have to get up. Yes, it's a first world problem, but it's nice and convenient to have. So enough about the tech. We definitely have a really nice living area here. He's obviously got a really good TV. This couch is gigantic. I think you could easily sit 10, and you have these great tree-lined views, and you have a ton of natural light. Again, we turned the lights off earlier. I'll turn as you pan around, we can turn the lights down, and you'll see that without any light on, it's still wonderful in here. And this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon in June. So we'll kick those lights back up. And we'll head into the office, which also is a bedroom here, as well as show you the bathroom that's just off the kitchen. So as you can see, when you walk in here, we've got a great office, which could be used as a guest room if you want to have guests. This gentleman uses as an office. He's got his tonal mounted on the wall. For the right buyer, that tonal can stay. So it's an office, a home gym. We've got a little bit of the AV components tucked away in this closet. And then obviously he's got his desk set up. Perfect for working right off the kitchen. Really nice also to have your workspace separated from your bedroom space. That provides nice separation, especially for those that are still working from home. And then as you can see, we have a nicely appointed bathroom just off of the kitchen for guests, and it is a full bath with a shower. We're gonna head upstairs. On our way up, I'll just point out over here, we do have a pantry. A lot of times in these modern condos in DC, they look beautiful, but then we start asking questions about storage. So you do have a pantry here, which is really nice and really thoughtful. So we're gonna head upstairs. As you see, we have stair pathway lighting, so we'll follow the lights and up we go. Upstairs, we have this nice vestibule hallway area, which is your access onto the really large rooftop deck, which we'll conclude the tour with. But it's nice if you want to, you can set up a little bar cart here if you want to entertain guests. This gentleman does entertain guests quite a bit up here. It's a great time. So, but just behind that, we do have the owner's suite. In here we have obviously room for the bed. He's got a really nice closet that's built out that we'll show you here. He added all these custom shelving units, dressers, etc. And then we have the owner's bath just off of the owner's suite. Again, really generously sized vanity, and a great shower to boot. So finally, one of the amazing features of this unit, especially at the price point, typically these penthouse units are normally starting at $1 million in the city, and that's if you could find one that inexpensive. They typically are $1.5 million and up, generally speaking, but here we have a unit that's priced under $1 million, a fair bit under, with a rooftop deck and is a penthouse unit, not in one of these large 100+ unit buildings. So let's talk about the crown jewel a little bit. Let's go out on the rooftop deck. One of my favorite parts of this unit, of course, is the rooftop deck. It's hard, as I mentioned before, to find a unit that is not in a large building with a penthouse priced under $1 million. And who knows how much longer that's gonna even be the case here in the city. But we have a beautiful rooftop deck here. We're, oh gosh, 35+ feet off the ground. It is the middle of rush hour here on North Capitol in DC. And because this unit, as I mentioned before, is facing east, we don't have that much road noise here, which actually makes it a really pleasant place to be. It's a beautiful day, 75 degrees, lovely breeze. I think I'm gonna stay here for a while because I don't really see a reason to leave. But enough with that. We have seating for at least 10, 12 of your friends. We've got a little dining area here if you want to have guests with a great meal. He's got the LED lighting up here as well. We have a little refrigerator plugged in over here, and this unit is perfect for entertaining. This deck is great. We've got this nice shaded spot here. It's the evening, so the sun is on the west side, which creates this little shaded area, which is great if you're entertaining and you're gonna have guests out here. You can set some food out in advance. It's not gonna bake in the sun. Maybe you have a DJ set up. I know once or twice there's been a DJ set up here because it's a great place to hang out. So with that, that concludes our tour of 1715 North Capitol, Unit 7, a wonderful penthouse unit, definitely worth a look. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. All of our social channels are in the description. You know how to get in touch with us, and we hope to see you on the next tour. Thanks. Get your food out. Maybe you have a DJ set up. Have a great time out here. What a great feature here in this unit. I don't like how that's stupid. The whole thing is